Hello everyone, this is Jim Oberzinski with this week's Screencast video. So as I say here in the announcement, it is drafting week. We've completed the formative activities assigned in the discussion boards. You should have topics, sources, even a few paragraphs weaving source material all ready to help you with the first draft of your proposal argument. So as you can see here on the schedule, Tuesday end of day is the first draft and peer review report. Thursday, peer reviews. Sunday, end of day, the final draft of SA3. So one thing I do want to point out, let's get to the modules. Want to make sure that you are aware of, let's say, the assessment. You should always read the assignment one more time before drafting, and also review using and citing sources. Remember the three principles of citation. Introduce your source. Don't just give me a naked quote just hanging out there. Introduce your source, so show the endpoint of your source material, your quote or paraphrase, and then more importantly, the cross-reference. Make sure your in-text citation matches the citation in the works cited page. Now, once again, in the example essays, you have some really good examples of how to use and work with sources. Also, the works cited pages are excellently put together. If your works cited page doesn't match what the example essays have there in their works cited page, you might have a problem. So make sure that you take a look at the source materials and the principles of citation here. Just to discuss the length of the first draft, remember it's 80% of the final draft. So I believe this final draft of SA3 is 1,250 words is the final draft. So that means 80% of that is 1,000 words. So your first draft's got to be as close as possible to 1,000 words in order to qualify for the peer review process, right? So also just in a drive folder, let's see, I do and I should have all the essay folders up and loaded for all sections. Here we have a couple of victims already with folders all ready to go for SA3. Here's the peer report form. Remember to make a copy along with the peer review groups. So should have this completed for all sections. Here, same thing. I've got the report and the peer review groups. And one more time for one more section. Just reminding you that I do have three sections. Same thing here. Peer report form and peer review groups in the folder, all ready to go for SA3. So this is our third go around with this particular activity. Everybody should be well aware of the drafting and report and peer review process into the final draft. So if you have any questions, let's get to announcements again. If you have any questions about the schedule or the drafting process, please send me an email. About midweek or so, I will publish a lecture video talking about MLA guidelines, and I will talk a little bit about proofing. Make sure those proper nouns of yours have capital letters, and maybe even a little bit of proofing on how to read the essay out loud so you can pick up some of the structural issues that sometimes plague an essay. And this is a little longer, so there might be some more issues out there that you want to make sure that you've buttoned up before the final submission. All right. So stay safe. Good luck.